welcome back. Today's video is a little bit different. We are going to be spending the day out in the garden ticking off all the to-dos. So I actually filmed this vlog back in July, so it's over a month old, but unsure whether to actually post it, but we're posting it. So things have grown since I filmed this. Let me know if you do like this vlog, because I will do a garden update and we can see how things are getting on and if I have ticked any more things off my list. But anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, be warned because it's not a peaceful place out here. It's so noisy. That's what living in the city gets you. Before I take you through what needs doing, I should probably show you the good things. I bought a bare root echinacea last year and I have been so excited to see if it actually flowers, and it has, and it's got lots of buds now. I had really bad luck with growing snapdragons from seed this year. A lot of them, I think I did show it on a seedling update, but they all got powdery mildew and they just weren't growing, so I decided to give up on them. But I've had absolutely loads self-seed. Yeah, look at them, they're so pretty. More pretty things are the Marguerite daisies. These never ever let me down. And in this little shady spot I have more self-seeded snapdragons and pensimons, is that what they're called? But these are also loved by pollinators, and also slugs don't bother with them. That's also why I have so many snapdragons, because the slugs, they don't care about those. My one rose has done really well, but I do need to deadhead it. But they're so pretty. Now we're in Tomato Central, Tomato Town. I'm going to begin with tying in the tomatoes and pruning them. These ones which I've used string to tie up, they're fine, but the ones in pots need a little help, and I think I'm going to have to do a little reshuffle as well. So let's get on with the tomatoes. Okay, I've just finished sorting the tomatoes out, and it feels very spacious under here now. If you're wondering, I have an undercover porch bit. It's the perfect like semi-greenhouse. So I ran out of 6-foot bamboo canes, but I have these weird little like knobbly bits, like screws, on this wall, so I just used the 4-foot canes, and they can then grow up on the wall on the strings. My peppers, I still have 6 peppers that I haven't potted up yet, and I feel really bad, but maybe we can do that today if I have enough compost. And on my paprikas, some little caterpillar has been going absolutely nuts. But, well, I don't mind. There's paprikas on this one. Look at them. That's exciting. And then these little mini ones have also got little peppers on already. Lots and lots of flowers on these, so hopefully we will get some peppers very, very soon. Chilies, I mean. I've got this tumbling tomato, which I don't really know what to do. I think I'll just have to live there and kind of balance. And then all of these tomatoes here as well, which are strung up to a bamboo cane up there. But yeah, I think I have 20 tomato plants under here now. 20 tomato plants, 14 varieties. Next on the to-do list is sorting all of this out. It's mainly just empty pots and things I need to find spaces for. I might have some blueberries ready. They're a little squishy, so maybe they're ready. And there's a couple on here as well. You think those are ready? I don't know, I've never grown blueberries before, so I have no idea. Oh, I need to sort my cucumber out actually. I don't really know where it's trying to grow, but it's not right. Okay, right, let's sort out this cucumber because it's a little chaotic. Okay, that cucumber plant looks better, but this is the prickliest, weirdest cucumber I think I've ever grown. It's like a cactus. I wonder what it tastes like. So these are supposed to be mini cucumbers, and this is obviously not many. We're gonna try this in a bit, I think. Oh, you poor thing. I'm gonna have a quick pause for lunch now, but I really need to deal with these broad beans. They've been in the fridge for a while. They're starting to get a little floppy, so I think it's about time we use them. So I'm gonna pod them, blanch them, and then pod them again, do the double pod thing, and make some kind of like broad beans on toast situation. I've never tried broad bean before, so this is the first broad bean experience. A little bit nervous, but I'm sure it'll be good. Okay, this is some very high effort toast lunch. I actually made this bread on the weekend. So it's my own bread, my own bean concoction, and hopefully this will be nice. It looks nice. It looks like avocado toast, doesn't it? So let's plaster this on. Let's top it with some garlic salt and some seeds. I might put some extra batter on actually. Okay, let's see if this is any good. It better be, because it's taken me about an hour and like 6 months to grow the beans. Okay, that's really good. Definitely a very light, summery lunch. And if I grow enough beans, I will definitely be making this again. Okay, I'm gonna eat this, bye. Let's get on with the rest of the garden job. So I'm just filling up these 3 pots with some spent compost. I always save all of my compost. I just sieve it out and remove any of the big roots and then bag it back up and use it to fill pots once again when it comes to planting out some new stuff. So this compost was quite dry, so I spent some time with a very fine spray setting on the hose and trying to get some water soaked back into this. Then I added some seaweed fertilizer and then fresh new compost and then mixed that all up, and we are planting out a phlox that I bought again as a bare root, and it's been in this 1 litre pot for like a year now and it's even flowered in it. So I decided to put that into the biggest pot and hopefully it will do okay in there and come back again next year and just continue to grow and get bigger. But I don't have much hope for this phlox because the slugs and snails love it. I'm also planting out a rosemary and a apple mint, and then I'm just tidying up that area. Removing some dahlias from these pots because they do not thrive in my garden. Again, there's just too many slugs and snails, and I've tried the copper tape, copper mesh. Every time it rains, the slugs will just get these dahlias. So I'm removing them, putting them up into smaller pots, and I did take them to the allotment. And in these pots I am planting a cherry tree which I dug up from the second plot. I think I put straw flowers in the other pot. Next we're moving on to this salad planter, which has not done well this year. It's just been too hot for my salad leaves, and my garden is south facing. It gets sun all day relentlessly. It gets so hot, and of course I have no grass or big trees to soak up that heat or bring some shade into my garden. It's all paved patio. So I've kind of given up on lettuces at the moment, and I'm definitely going to rethink my garden plan for next year, because if we're going to keep getting these really hot summers, I need to create some kind of shade or just give up with lettuces because they just bolt. But I do want to add more herbs into my garden, more flowers, more perennials, and make it a little more low maintenance, because I have the 2 allotment plots. I grow all my veg over there now, and in the past I've had everything in my garden, like courgettes, potatoes, pumpkins, all the salad leaves and peppers and tomatoes and aubergines and strawberries, everything crammed into this tiny space. And I still have loads and loads of pots, but yeah, it's just a little too much. I kind of want my garden back, and I want it to be more of a relaxing space, less pots, less plants. But the plants I do want are the ones that thrive well in a dry environment, for one, and herbs, of course. and things that the slugs and snails don't eat. So I am making changes to the garden slowly, making plans for next year already. In this planter there were some violas, they're fine. I did cover them with compost, they've just popped back up. But I planted a lemon, thyme and some chamomiles that are just self-seeded and spread around the garden. I just put them in the other side of this trough. Believe it or not, this is a raised bed and it has my strawberries in. It has been taken over by self-seeded nasturtium and snapdragon, and I can't complain about that because without this mass of flowery foliage I wouldn't have anything to look at when I look through my back door. So it's really very pretty, but it's a little out of control. I also had radish. This is what I've been just pulling out now. I had radish in between the strawberry plants. A couple went to seed. I left them go to flower for the pollinators and they look really pretty, but yeah, those had to be removed before the little seed pods exploded and I had radish everywhere. I'm just going through and I am taking out quite a bit of the nasturtium. All of these strawberry plants are actually going to be coming to the allotment. Like I said, I want my garden to be more perennial floweriness and herbs, and now I have the second plot, I have the space to have strawberries at the allotment, so I'll be using this bed for something else. It's the only raised bed I have in my garden. It's very small. I think it's 1 metre by 60 centimetres, and it has had everything in this bed over the years, like pumpkins, courgettes, beans, peppers, chilies. Like, I've tried to grow absolutely everything in it. All of the strawberries in here at the moment were runners that I potted up from my original 6 plants. So they were in their first year of growing and they didn't produce very many strawberries, which is what I expected. But they are producing runners now, so I think I should actually cut the runners off. I think if I was letting these strawberries grow here full time, I would cut the runners off and let them establish their roots. But because I will be taking them to the allotment, I've started pinning the runners into little pots just so I can have even more plants. So next year I will probably have not very many strawberries from all these at the allotment, but I will have a decent set of plants that I can get established and hopefully have very many good strawberry harvests from them because I love strawberries. Next I'm going to be working in the border, and this is so not fair. I have to deal with bindweed at the allotment, and for some reason this one border also has bindweed, and look at it, it's just exploded and there's just so much of it. So I pulled out as much as possible, but I feel like I'm always going to be battling bindweed either at the plot or in my garden, and it's not fair, is it? But I had some leftover plants which I decided to stick in the border. I actually didn't plant very much in my borders this year because I was planning to put a fence up, but we never got around to it, so my border was looking quite bare because I hadn't committed to putting anything in there apart from some foxgloves, and there was this self-seeded cerinthes, and it was so beautiful. It flowered so early, it just overwintered here, and it did amazingly. The bees absolutely love it, but it had gone over, so I removed it, and there's loads of little cerinthes plants popping up now, which I will pot up and I'll take some to the plot. But yeah, I'm just weeding the stones and the border before sticking in my leftover seedlings. I mainly had straw flowers, and I also had some snapdragons that had self-seeded, so I just moved them into the border. But yeah, the border will be something to work on next spring, once I've got a fence up, hopefully, maybe. It'd just be really nice to make the garden a little more private. And then I also won't feel as awkward filming out here if my neighbours can't see me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you like this vlog and want to see more content from my garden and cooking content. I can certainly do that. I will see you next time. Maybe from the allotment, but maybe from my garden. Who knows? Let me know. See you again next time. Bye.